I don't exactly know what we did last episode, but I know it involved visiting the Gaia Gates, as we have a few more special missions opened now, I think. So I guess before I move on, I will go do those. The reason I don't know why I don't remember what we've done previously is because I haven't edited that episode. Shouldn't have any items for us. It shouldn't, maybe. Hopefully it doesn't. I am letting myself get ahead a bit in editing or recording, as my sister comes to stay for like a week or so, and since she will be bringing her boys and my nephews, I don't really get the feeling I'll be able to like have quiet time to record. So yeah, I'm letting myself get ahead and like, get ahead so I have things to work on, while they're here. That isn't the main channel video that I'm working on. Although that being said, I'll only be able to get like a bit ahead of that, I'll only be able to get so far in that, seeing as that will require voiceover work, and don't exactly see myself being able to do anything audio-wise. Quickly check Hello Scar. If this is Time Attack 2, then there's items here. Oh, a single item here. And speaking about the main channel video, I finished the third run a day or so ago, and let's just say that I'm really surprised how easy the Jim Giovanni was, and kind of surprised at how hard Lance was. Like, yeah, Lance is like the final trainer. I am just like flat out not my type is flat out resistant against. But like, I didn't really need to get so unlucky with the whole thunder missing and the whole hyper beam thing. It's like, oh boy, I feel like I would have been able to do like a much better job if I didn't. Okay, okay. So there was an item there, and I think instead of going and doing it off screen in editing, I will delay a little bit to get that, because it's bullshit. Or like, it's one of the harder items to get. So yeah, don't mind me just repeating the stage a few times to get an item, you know, whatever, the usual. And yeah, also, Lance, not Lance, Rival 6 was much harder than the champion rival, although I guess that is just down to because I was able to have a few, like, I had learned a few moves I hadn't had access to when I had fought the Rival 6, as my Jolteon finally learnt Pin Missile. I want to say like around the time I was facing Lorelei. So yeah, I got a lucky brick. Although that being said, I don't think I used Oh, I should do this then. Yeah, I don't think I used pin missile that much. So that being said, I didn't use explosion all that often. Like, I think I used it once, although that being said, I was kind of saving it for like a time when I like the experience wouldn't have gone to waste as like even if like if a Pokemon faints as a Pokemon, or you kill a Pokemon, no experience is gained at all, and in a run where I'm limited to the Pokemon I can use, it's like, oh, I kinda need all the experience I can get. Also, I was kind of hoping to use Mimic, but like, can I not get this fucking item, please? This happened, like, I can't remember if, running out of time counts as a fail, or if you just go back to, the checkpoint you hit last. I think dying sends you back to the checkpoint, but running out of time just sends you back to the beginning. I think. Maybe. It's like a thing I can't remember. But yeah, I gave myself a day break, I think, before launching myself into the fourth and final run, although I was smart and I had saved, in theory, the easiest run out of the four. It's like, you know, it's easy because thank you. I can actually pick and choose the Pokemon I use. I thought my Wii the Wii U just said fuck you guys. I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. I actually got to pick and choose the Pokemon I used, although that being said, the most amount of pick and choosing I had at this point beforehand was just like, oh, can we go to the day stage here? Maybe we can. I guess I'll get the thing before going back to Shamar to see the professor. But yeah, the most pick and choosing I had beforehand was like, oh, there's 7 Pokemon of the type I'm using, and just so happens that 2 of them are version exclusives, so it's pretty much like, hey, depending on which version you pick, there's only 6 Pokemon for you. Have fun deciding on the one Pokemon. What? Maybe heading back to Shamar will do us the thing. But yeah, I did a 2.5 hour recording session, of the first run, of the final run, and, I defeated the first 3 gym badges. It just feels nice having... Wait, what? Oh... Okay. I mean, good thing we can switch time. Yeah, It just feels nice having an easy Brock fight as even though Brock, when I was using fire types only, wasn't that bad, it still wasn't as easy. It's just like, oh, I can use bubble and win. Right. Misty put up a bit more of a fight only because she tends to use X defenses for some reason. Like, that's one thing I've noticed about Gen 1 is like random trainers will just use X items. It's like, what? Why? I mean, I'm not complaining because it makes it slightly harder depending on what they use, but like, what? Lieutenant Surge wasn't... It wasn't as hard as what I thought it was going to be, as... I'm fairly sure his Volt Orb doesn't have any electric type moves, so even though I was using a Pokemon that was full-time weak to electric, I still managed to do the thing. His Pikachu went down in one hit, I want to say. It was either that or he weakened me up a little bit with a Thunderbolt, Thunder Shock. And then of course his Raichu knocked out my Gyarados, but then I was just able to use Dig on my Wartortle to just win. I have no idea how many items are here. Although there's one. Okay, that's good. Okay, I wanna say the S-rank time here is tighter than the one in Shamar, cause like surprisingly it's not all that tight. Oh, the one in Shamar, that is. Is this a... It's a shortcut, nice. To my death, apparently. Yeah, it just feels weird knowing that, like, now that I can have, like, an easier time. The next gym I'm expecting to be a problem is going to be, Erica. Although, at that point, I have access to Ice Beam. What Pokemon I want to teach Ice Beam to, I'm not too sure. Although I know for sure it's not going on Gyarados, as just flubbing this up entirely. I would say this is the stage I have problems with the most when I first play it. When I learn the route, I can do it somewhat easily. But at the moment, it's like, oh, how do? How do? Yeah, Gyarados can learn Fire Blast, and apart from that, I'm not entirely sure what else I want to put on Gyarados. I'm thinking either Thunder or Thunderbolt, as I'm planning on using Starmie, and I think I might give that Thunderbolt as to say, hey, you have a much higher special stat than Gyarados, so you can do wonders with Thunderbolt, even though it is the weaker move. That's my thinking for that. I get the feeling we're like nowhere near the end of the stage. Hey, Boulder Man, Mr. Thump, impersonator. Okay, the stage was there. Not the best run, but it could be better. As I was a little bit distracted. The reason why I threw myself straight into this fourth and final run was for a few reasons. First of all, like, I'm not, like, tired of Gen 1 at the moment. Like, I can still do another run, maybe even 2, depending on what it is. That's the first reason. Reason 2 is because, I kinda don't want to still be recording, for my main channel, for that main channel video when I'm doing my normal run. Item? Should really see if there's an item here. I know for a fact that Adabat of this continent holds the final collectible item we will be obtaining, which is nice. And and finally, I'm not too sure on what main channel video I want to work on next. I mean, sure, there is the Sonic 1 video, but like, like, I don't know if I want to get myself a little bit more familiar with the game before doing it. Also, don't mind me. Just quickly checking out up on Adabat. Nothing about collect rings. Okay, we're good. What was I saying? Yeah, like, even though there is the Sonic 1 video, like, I'm not entirely sure if I want to get more familiar with it. Like, don't worry, my skill set will still be in the negatives, but it will just be, hey, I know what I'm doing a little bit better than what I would normally be at this point. Not to mention I'm planning on doing it on an emulator, so it's like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I want to get familiar with the controls before I start recording. And then, like, I could start work on the Wireland video, but like, I don't want to do too familiar main channel videos back to back, essentially. Yeah. Although that being said, I'm not entirely sure how long that video is going to be. Like, I get the feeling it's going to be in the ballpark of 40 minutes, maybe. Like, that's a good average of 10 minutes per run to explain, although to keep the video short, I'm only going to be going through things that like, yeah, the gyms that give me the most trouble, like the gyms and the dungeons that give me the most trouble for each run. Just so I'm not blurting out the video than what it, more than what it could be. Also, something I haven't touched on. I get the feeling that in this recording session we will be getting into the final continent. Let's just say that the final continent is a marathon of a area, as I mentioned the last time we were here in Adabat. Eggman Land has 5 nighttime stages, along with the special stages, so Eggman Land could take a lot of time, so I'm thinking that I will continue this recording session until I finish the normal stages of Eggman Land, like mostly because of the whole thing about the whole my sister coming up to stay for the week, and I might not be able to record. Like, my time to record will be like slim to none. Wow. So the final boss fight that isn't in Eggman Land, and oh boy, do I suck at this boss fight, because much like the Egg Beetle, it's a boss I don't remember. So this could take some time, and might even take some time to get the S rank. So you've been warned. Not to mention I get this and the Egg Beetle mixed up. Because, I mean, they look extremely similar. Like, I think the only difference from the two is this one has, this one has legs, I think. Oh, right, we have to hit him with the thing, and, was he free to attack then? Like what? What's the deal, Mr. Lancerman? What's the deal, Champion Lance? Okay, yeah, he was, and yeah, they did us throw the whole, quick time event bubble or bounces here, and, if you thought I was bad at them in normal stages, I'm just even more worse than these ones, as it's like, you're not given much time, and like, I'm not one for quick time events. And, guess what? You die if you fail the quick time events. Like, you don't fail, or you don't miss a chance to, get the whole, lot of damage on Eggman. Like, damage chance. No. You just die. So it's like, oh. Right. Does that do damage to him, or like what? What's the dealio here? Wait, can I not hit him? Because he was off screen, could I not hit him? What? B, Y, A. Okay. Not too bad. But still, that could have gone a lot better. Although that being said, I'm just glad I don't have to redo this fight, as if there's ever a boss fight I have to redo, it's normally this, the Dark Phoenix fight, and the final boss. Oh boy.
What's wrong, buddy?
Huh? Oh, right. I'm just scared.
Scared? It's just another old temple. It doesn't look like there's anyone around either.
That's That's not what I mean. That's not... Never mind. I'm fine. Let's go.
Whoa.
I welcome your return. Messenger of day, of light, of rebirth. Sonic, I remember now. All of it.
There's only one left.
My real name is Light Gaia. I draw power from the day and light, and guide the planet to its rebirth. My job was to protect the planet from Dark Gaia. But Eggman broke the world apart himself, and Dark Gaia and I were awakened before we should have been. That's why Dark Gaia broke apart, and I didn't know who I was. I didn't remember what I was supposed to do. All because this isn't the proper time of awakening.
Time of awakening?
Dark Gaia grows over millions of years, then rises to destroy the world. And I put it all back together. We've been doing this over and over, again and again, since the very beginning of time.
So you were asleep all this time? For millions of years?
Yes, for ages and ages.
I bet it's thanks to you. Even at night when I'm like this, I'm still myself, not like all the other people we've seen. You must have been protecting me this whole time.
I haven't done anything, Sonic. You're the reason you haven't changed at all. You're too strong to lose yourself.
I'm the reason?
Yeah, you never doubt yourself, no matter what. You never give in to the night or the darkness inside your heart. I think it's because I knew that about you. That's why I wanted you to help me. It's been so fun, getting to see the world. I've lived here since the planet began, but I didn't know a thing about it. That it's so pretty, or that food tastes so good, or that people are so nice. I'm so glad I got the chance to discover all that with you, and I'm so glad that you helped me find my memory. Sonic, I will never, ever forget you. Thank you, Sonic. Goodbye, friend.
Hey!
Whoa, what?
Where do you think you're off to all by yourself?
What? But my memory is back now, and, well, from here on out, it's my responsibility, so, I mean, there's no reason for you to come along, so I should just
Do I need a reason to want to help out a friend?
Thanks, Sonic.
Yeah!
So then, next episode it looks like we're off to the final piece of the world we haven't restored, and I think you know what it is, and yeah, but before we do that, I think we will save it for next time, and until then, we have a update stage to go back and do, and a few items to get, but yeah, until then, that is when I'll see you.